But now we can't look at each other.
Hey, podcast listeners. Hope all is well. Dhylles Victoria here, the host of What's Your Brand Story podcast. I'm here with an amazing woman, person, goddess, empress, queen, all of those things. Joanne Morton. She is a positive energy artist and a whole bunch of other things. So we are so happy to have her. And today is a little different, you guys. As you notice, I have someone sitting with me as opposed to being on the other side of the screen. So thank you so much for joining us today on What's Your Brand Story podcast. Joanne, it's nice to have you.
Happy to be here. Thank you for the invitation.
Absolutely. So can you tell everyone who you are, what you do, and what is your brand story?
Oh, that's a lot of questions to answer. Boom, 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 boom. Well, let's start with the first one. I am Joanne. That is my name, Joanne Morton, and that's my website. I am an artist. I call myself an artist because I believe everyone's an artist, but I want to identify as an artist because I like the way artists think and feel and live their lives. I also call myself an artist because I love to paint, and I am a creative person. And my other work that I do as an artist, I do events, and I also do marketing and sales, and I'm a community activist. I do it all because we all, but so many of us do nowadays, and I'm just going to say this is kind of a random thought is I remember when I was in my 20s and my 30s and I was working a lot of different jobs, and I quit. If I didn't make me feel good, I would quit. But I so used to look at that as being irresponsible, and I couldn't make a commitment. And now who I am now today, all those job experiences have led me to have a lot of different skill sets. And it also taught me that, yes, sometimes it is worth it to stick out and work through some challenges. But ultimately, if it's really not making you feel good, let it go.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. There's other things to do. And so that's kind of my story, that I want myself and I want others to be able to live freely as themselves. It's nobody else's business. But you also want to do it from the heart.
Absolutely. So the one thing that you forgot about was magic passion.
I'm sorry. That's well. That's the. Well, I didn't forget. I was just setting them up.
All righty.
Just setting them up. Because there's a journey about it, because like I said, we have to live from the heart. But that is how do we do that? Because we're not. I mean, some people are taught that in their families, but not everybody. And some people had families that loved them but didn't know how to show them. And so we don't know a lot of stuff, and that's okay. So for me and my journey, when I was trying to, understand what what makes me feel good, not just about the job, but what really makes me feel good, that's when it was in the early 2000s, and I had just started reading kind of books that change your mindset, because it's all about your mindset. And so 3 words came to me one time when I was sort of asking myself, well, what is it? Who am I? What do I want in life, right? And 3 words came up: magic, passion, love. Magic, passion, love. And at the time, I didn't 100% understand the full scope of what those 3 words coming together for me was. But over the years, 20 years ago, magic, passion, love is a renewable, sustainable, positive energy source found within all of us. And when you allow your magic, feel your passion, and live your love, your life feels good.
That's good.
And when you share it, and this is the good part, when you share it, wow. And the world needs our wow. And all of us need reminding that we have the power to activate that magic, that passion, that love. And it's renewable, sustainable, so it'll never run out. You can't give away too much love. You're not going to run out of magic. So it's good. And so over the years, with those 3 words guiding me, I've been able to create a lot of really interesting projects.
Mm-hmm.
So I do gratitude circles. I offer gratitude guidance and teaching people and showing people and creating community around gratitude, using gratitude. I do laughter yoga.
Yep.
Because laughter is the best medicine. It's intentional laughing. And well, why don't we just do this? Why don't we do little laughter yoga right now? Okay. So, yes. All right. So, I think it's always good to take that moment to just rest, right? Take a breath, right?
Rest is best.
Yes, rest is best. And we're going to also do a little breathing. Okay. So let's just, podcast listeners, if you're not driving, take a moment and join us with this. So this is what I want us all to do is just, you want to close your eyes, but you don't have to. We're just going to close your eyes, and take a breath in and breathe out. Just go, oh my God, it feels so good. It's so important to do this, to remember to do this. That's why we're going to do it again. One more time. Okay, so laughter yoga incorporates breath, clapping, laughing, and then childlike behaviors. But the next one time, so we're going to teach you an intentional laughing exercise. And so next time we're going to breathe in, but instead of breathing out, just a little like that, we're going to laugh.
Gotcha.
Okay, so ready, get set, go. Let's do it again. Very good. Yay! That is so easy and so simple. How do you feel?
Light.
Right? It really does. It's that instant. And it's really important to not have any judgment about doing laughter yoga. It's just so. So I do that. And then I also create affirmation art. And I've taken affirmation art in vision boards and combined the two. And I took this idea called the manifesting mobile. The manifesting mobile. And the manifesting mobile is a collection of circles like these that have your wishes, your dreams, your positive affirmations, images that reflect what you want hanging so you can look at it and remember, and helps you manifest. You know?
Absolutely.
Yeah, manifesting is a tricky word to talk about.
It is. Can you elaborate a little bit on manifesting for people who really don't know what that word is? Well, it's utilized a lot, and sometimes some people are like, what the hell is that?
Well, I was just going to ask you. So what do you think manifesting is? I was going to ask her first.
Manifesting to me is bringing forth a vision into reality of your life. And it's not only just thinking about that vision that you want to bring forth, but it's also feeling it, getting excited about it, and making sure that you embody it in your whole entire life. Not just thinking about, okay, well, I want to have this business and I know I want it to be amazing. What are you doing to make that business amazing? What are you doing within yourself? Like, what affirmations are you practicing? What actions are you taking to make this vision?
Ding, 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 ding. She said the magic word. Action. Action. That's why I even like using the word manifesting instead, because the manifesting mobile, some people call it manifestation.
Okay.
And some people call it manifestation or manifesting. But I like manifesting because that's a verb.
Okay.
That's an action. And we're always manifesting. Even so, let's say you have a goal. Let's say I'm manifesting a new car. You know what? The new car will show up, but I'm still manifesting. I'm still manifesting it. I'm still manifesting things to happen, or if you're manifesting a relationship, you're always going to be manifesting. And I think also, especially for the big project that I'm working on, where it's an immersive community art project where I invite people to share their positive images for the planet, people, prosperity, and peace. And we're creating a large scale manifesting mobile. If you go to manifestingmobile.com, you can see pictures about it. These are collections of all of our images, and we are manifesting this. And it takes action steps because there's the two laws: law of attraction and law of vibration. So the law of attraction is thoughts plus feelings plus actions equal outcome.
Yep.
It doesn't matter if it's a low energy feeling or a high energy feeling. low energy action or a high energy action,
right.
And that's where the law of vibration comes in, because higher vibration has more energy.
Yes.
Lower vibration has energy, but it's a
right, exactly.
So we have the power, and it's a challenge when crap is happening.
Yeah.
Crap happens in our world.
It does.
It sucks.
But I think it's honoring the emotions and thought processes that you're having in those moments where shit's happening, where things are not going the way that you would like it for it to go.
Yeah.
It's honoring those emotions and thought processes, and at the same time knowing that all is going to work out. And sometimes things are not in our control, and there's nothing we can do about it but to just be like, okay, well, universe, God, higher power, whomever it is, has my back, and I know that everything is going to work out, as it always does.
Yes, and this is where magic, passion, love comes in. Because when you go through challenges, that's when you want to activate it. That's when you want to give yourself a zip zap of positive energy. And you can get those through lots of different ways. But when you have your magic, passion, love activated, you feel good. So even in those hard, challenging times, you still feel good being you.
Absolutely.
And you handle those challenges, those crappy ass things that happen, in a way that is a lot healthier, easier, and just in a more loving way.
Agreed.
100%. And don't go do the drama.
Nope.
Drama only belongs on the streaming device. On TV,
Right.
Yeah. No.
So how did you come up with Positive Energy Artis?
That's a funny story too, kind of, haha. But I remember so clearly, sometime in the 2004-05 era, I was sitting on the bus on my way to the job that I had at the time. I was a real estate agent, but I actually called myself the real estate artist because I had an art studio in Chinatown at the time. That job really allowed me to have a studio space in New York City, buy supplies, hire people to help me. It was a really, really good time. But I don't want to be a real estate agent. So I called myself a real estate artist. And I remember taking the bus, and I go, I just want to share positive energy. That's all I want to do. But I was like, I can't make money doing sharing positive energy. I just want to be positive to people. And I just was like, no. But then fast forward, living in Savannah, and I'm traveling the country with the Manifesting Mobile Project, inviting people to make the circles. I spent 6 months on the road. Then I came back to Savannah. And when I arrived to Savannah, I spoke, people say, what do? I am an artist. I'm a traveling artist. And I do this work in Magic, Passion, Love. So I was introducing myself for the first time as me, the artist. And over time, I realized I do positive art, positive energy art. And I said, why don't I just call myself the positive energy artist? And it was like a big, okay, am I ready to do this? But now I so claim it. And I also want to just invite, you can be the positive energy artist.
Absolutely.
I mean, I don't think it doesn't just belong to me. I want to create, people who help make Manifesting Mobile are positive energy people, and they're visionaries. That's what I really want to do, is invite you to be a visionary. What is your big vision for the future, for yourself, for green energy, for education, for peace?
Yep.
What's your big vision? And write it down. Make a Manifesting Mobile circle, because then it gets out there. And then when you share that vision, other people see it, and then so on and so on and so on. Our hair is beautiful and luscious.
Yes, it is. Good stuff.
Yeah.
So can you tell everyone what projects and such you have going on at the moment that you want to share?
I have in September in Savannah, if you are around, you can come and see the Manifesting Mobile exhibited at the Peace in the Park, Daffin Park, with the Mediation Center, which is exciting. I am going to be, I have a podcast that's been on a hiatus. It's going to be coming back soon. It's called Let's Manifest a Good Day. It's on Spotify, Apple Podcast, everywhere. And
You sip sap energy.
I was just gonna say, and I have online. If you're looking for a Zip Zap of Positive Energy, I offer 25 minutes or 50 minutes. They're all available on my website. And I also have a few things in my shop. You can go to joannemorton.com, find all the links to everything. And yeah. And I'm also always looking for collaborations to people who would like to help grow the Manifesting Mobile. It's a really big project and there's so much potential and I want to travel with it again. And so I've been going to some, business luncheons here in Savannah to network and things. And I'm really inspired that so many people are talking about the power of collaboration.
Yes.
And partnership, And so even Dhylles and I, we're gonna put something together soon. We're not gonna commit to a date, but we are gonna do something soon.
Yes, for sure.
Because we collaboration and partnership is great.
It is, and it expands so much who you are as a person, and you get to know other people through collaboration and partnership. People you've probably never met before, people who may want your services but don't even know who you are.
Yeah.
So collaboration and partnership is definitely the way to go. You can't do things by yourself. I mean, you can, but eventually it's like you get to a point where you're like, okay, I've done this already. Let me expand and broaden my horizons to see who I can work with, who can help me, who I can help.
Yeah, and really finding the right people to work with too.
For sure.
And really, and recognizing that if you do start working with someone, it's not jiving for either one of you, and one of them brings it up and says, this isn't jiving for me right now.
Yeah.
They don't have to have a reason. Just say, I get it. It's a bummer. Okay. Ta.
Yeah.
Because it's so stressful to have to explain something while it just doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't know. I'm reliving a moment.
But that's good information that you're sharing, because oftentimes people don't know how to do it. They're so afraid, or they don't want to be judged, or they don't want to let a person down. But if it's not in your spirit, then just don't do it.
Right. Communicate that. Don't just say ghost them.
Right.
Don't just say go away.
Right.
That's rude. Don't be fucking rude.
Yep. Don't be fucking rude.
Pop your shit.
Pop your shit. Pop your motherfucking shit. I told her that, now she's with the pop your shit.
I love it.
Yeah. But it's good having you on the What's Your Brand Story podcast. And one more question for you. What's your definition of a brand story? Actually, two questions. What's your definition of a brand story? So you can answer that, then they'll ask you the question.
Okay. All right. So, well, thanks for coming on here. I really do appreciate having to think about my brand story and even think about what makes it important. So it can be, sometimes when you talk about your brand, it can be a little influency and shit, but let's just, but whether or not we've always had a brand, even before it was a word that we used in that terminology. Right. And I think it's your identity. It's your value, and so I think that's why it's so important to know who you are, so that you can then, one, attract people that are your clients, and also attract people that want to work with you. I mean, the work partnerships, the collaborations, because if it's like a relationship, if you don't know yourself, if you don't love yourself, it's hard to be in another relationship, it's a romantic relationship. And as I think that, you might even need to have a brand story for what's your brand story for your relationship? Who are you in a relationship?
Absolutely.
I always say that, like people, kind of off topic, but, people always say, this is what I want in a person, a romantic person. I'd like to spin it around and say, who are you going to be for that person?
Exactly.
Like I would like to be able to make meals for this person. I'd like to be able to have long conversations, and I want to give them space so they can go and do their own thing. So you gotta know what you can offer and what you can give in all your relationships. If you don't know, if you're not thinking about what you're going to offer people, then yeah,
it's one-sided.
yeah, totally.
It's all about you.
Yeah.
And it's a partnership.
Right.
And
Right.
that's with any relationships.
Yeah.
It could be platonic, business, romantic, whatever it is. It's
Mhm.
relationships
Yeah.
in general.
Yeah.
So, good answer.
Thank you.
My next question is, what sets you apart from everyone else that does what you do in the creative industry?
So what sets me apart? My first answer is I'm weird.
I don't think you're weird.
I love being
Eclectic.
wacky works.
Eclectic.
Wacky works. No, I think what sets me apart is my willingness to combine gratitude, laughter, and art in my offerings. They're all three of them together. And I've done a lot of work with event planning and project planning, and I've worked in other professional work, not artists or professional, but other professions. I've worked in a lot of industries. So being able to even incorporate creative ideas and experiences in those environments in a really authentic way is what I think is my.
Yep.
I think I have the ability, and this is a blessing and a curse. I'm the girl next door. Everyone thinks I can be their friend.
Yeah, I get that. I totally understand that.
Yeah. So
setting them boundaries.
Oh, I have them.
Oh, I know you do.
Oh,
I know
yeah.
you do. She does. She does.
Yeah. So, but I mean, I can use it to my advantage, but I don't take advantage of people. But I definitely. But that's with everybody. We all have that skill and talent.
Mm-hmm. Find
that skill and talent and utilize it, leverage it. Don't try to be something you're not, because I mean we all have.
Yep.
And it
doesn't work.
No. And as soon as you can figure that out, the better off the rest of your life will be.
Absolutely.
So whether it's at 22 or 72, just figure it out.
There you go. Well, thank you so much for coming on What's Your Brand Story podcast. Appreciate you, grateful for you, all of the things.
Yes.
It's amazing to be in your presence in your company. And of course, I want you to do all things.
Thank you.
Abundance and gratitude.
Appreciate it.
Yes. So I will add all of Joanne's information in the description box on YouTube and also on Spotify, so you guys can go take a listen. Have a notebook and a pen and go back and rewind and replay, because she drops some amazing gems for y'all to listen to and apply. So thank you so much once again. We appreciate you. Till next time, until another episode.
All right. Bye.